Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, wonderful, truly. If you bring me just a few more, I can teach you how to improve casting a la Hamora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Findo. Flipendo. Lumos. Leviosa. Incendio. Alpha. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. That's it. Arrest the momentum. Revelio.
And charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Lumos.
You must try it.
Revelio. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with these tokens. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Glacius. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Been having strange dreams of late.
Revelio. Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Descender! Shame you're so foul. Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
What are you up to now?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Ha! Levioso. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Well,
And what do you have for...
what are we in the market for today? A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
I'm curious to know what's happened.
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting... Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What brought you to...
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit, as for the shop, I've always loved work.
What? I should be going.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by, possibly with a wand. No.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her... Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Come on. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise.
Thank you. I'm getting tired. I should probably... I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. I was about to check on Anne. Did I?
She's all right.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to...
We have. My nephew...
Perhaps the healers don't know everything. Sebastian is single-mindedly...
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic giving her hope is...
I understand.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing.
I know.
He's always... After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blamed... I'm the one trying to help.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain. I miss my sister. Come with me. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Dead wizard. You don't know who you're playing with! How childish! You're familiar. Stop it! I'm afraid of heights! Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! You are postponing the inevitable!
Descendo! Confringo!
You've made your last mistake. Does Hogwarts get away? You're lucky, that's all. Call that such arrogance. Someone be hidden. Truly. You almost had a lucky shot. Is that it? You're weak, human. Little magic trick. I will. Are you sure? Get accustomed to that. Move of a coward. Why can't I hit you? I'll get you. No! One less human to worry about. Won't get away with that. Do you think this is funny? I'm a dog! Oh, little newcomer. You can't stop us. Kill spells glance off of me.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, Flake, before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. They didn't even... My thought, it might be...
Perhaps you're right.
And shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. That's all I've heard.
always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who?
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing them. Oh, and this house. If I didn't know you,
It is all a bit much, isn't it? You for answers about what happened.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Object of your suspicions.
Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What?
Protego!
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Incendio! Lumos. I know it sounds strange. Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone.
I'm listening. But you said you did...
That's true. What I do know...
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell...
Understood. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic.
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't... True.
Then we'll have to unravel. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here?
You did not?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I have no idea. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it? It's only the pinnacle of all goblin cut.
Well, I...
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the... I have some, Oh,
good, that did. How am I supposed to...
Incendio! Revelio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine. It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks. But if you truly desire, we are...
You mentioned astronomy tables
long ago. For centuries, wizards made use of the... Sadly. Of the many others, so do not confuse astronomy and astrology.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear.
the perfect night for... Oh.
I have the telescope. It's nice and...
I would not...
Yes?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so... And it seems...
And you...
I do. No one from the Gobstones Club... Let us...
Oh, no need to...
Brilliant. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow...